Hello everyone, farming Intrinsics for your drifter is made incredibly easy, even though at first glance it might seem quite tedious, boring and quite annoying honestly, but with this video I'm gonna teach you how to farm Intrinsics incredibly easily and to basically get everything in around a week if you do farm it really, I guess sort of in quotation marks, religiously. Now of course before starting the actual video, leave a like, a comment and do subscribe if you do actually enjoy the content. It helps me out tremendously. But now let's start off with, should I go play Steel Path or should I go play normal, and actually which one should I play? Well, first of all, this circuit honestly is not your best option. You don't get a lot of intrinsics here. You may get, actually you can get 6 per mission I guess, and then the next rotation goes on, but that is not good enough. What you want to do is the Duviri experience. Should you do it in Steel Path and or normal? It really depends. In my honest opinion and my honest testing after these couple of weeks since Duviri Paradox was out, I have been playing mostly the normal game mode where the enemies are around level 20, pretty easy to do, and the Oro Worm boss fight goes extremely fast, so I don't really have to hope for a good weapon. Now, you get 3 intrinsics per completing a stage of the bounty. You can also do side objectives like for example fishing, killing random enemies, doing horse races, herding some space goats and stuff like that that will reward you with 3 intrinsics. I have been rewarded 4 intrinsics once or twice, so keep that in mind. Now, the Oro Worm boss fight rewards you with 15 if you're playing normal and then 25 if you're playing Steel Path. Now, how do you actually farm up as much and as many intrinsics as you possibly can? First of all, try to do as many side quests as you possibly can. If you possibly can, unlock the teleporting feature. I think it's in horse riding, and then I think it's the third one where you're allowed to teleport around the map, and then basically, you know, you complete one stage, do 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 even different, I guess, side activities, and then do the second stage, go into the undercroft, do the third stage, and so on and so forth. Basically try to do as many side activities as possible. Now personally I don't really practice teleporting that much because I collect resources on the side. Also, resources gain is not increased in Steel Path. You don't get more, you won't actually get maybe 1 or 2 difference sometimes, but honestly it's not that noticeable. Now, Rune Marrow, I do want to talk about this. Keep in mind when you're collecting it in the undercroft, yes, that's what it's called, go into your operator mode or drifter mode. Basically it will then allow your resource booster to actually work. A little bit of a tip. Now basically, that is the whole point. You also have these like connected dots type of things, which is really cool. I mean, you can see the gameplay in the background. It's pretty much, you know, just doing, I guess, the bounty or the Duviri experience. And then the Oro Worm boss fight is definitely a must, and I honestly think you should do it. It's not that hard to do. It's incredibly easy, even in Steel Path, if you have decent weapons, if you're lucky enough. I'm personally a player that does have all of the weapons, but most of them are trash, or I have maybe sold some of them. Now, and that's why I play the ordinary game mode. It's much easier to kill the enemies after you get a couple of decrees. It's even better. The weapon that I personally use is the polearm, which I completely forgot the name of for my drifter, but I'll leave it up on the screen right now, and I do have a video on it, which I'll leave in the top right corner, so you can check that out. An amazing weapon. And that's basically it. I think in this run, when this run ends, I think I gained around 78 or somewhere around that ballpark. I think it was 78 intrinsics, and I think it took me 20 minutes to complete, or 30 minutes, somewhere around that ballpark. I think it was 30 minutes because of the survival in the undercroft. But for 30 minutes, that's honestly pretty goddamn good. And it's pretty good because you can also farm up a lot of resources, do a lot of fishing as well, which also the first time that you do it does give you 3 intrinsics, which is really good, so keep that in mind. So basically, that is it. Do as many side activities as humanly possible. Do the Duviri experience inside of the normal gameplay. and defeated the Oro Worm, and there you go. That is how you get a lot, and I do mean a lot, of intrinsics, and pretty much in 1 or 2 days you should be able to, you know, probably max out 1 or 2 of your intrinsics trees without any issues. But that was it. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you think that I maybe, you know, said something wrong, maybe you have your own opinions, leave it in the comment section below. I'm always open to comments, and I will see you guys on the next one. This has been the Gaming Weasel, over and out.